wait for people to hop on?
No, I don't think so because, yeah.
Call back to earlier.
Oh, okay. And we're recording it anyway, so it's all good. Okay, so the object of the game is to have the most grain stored in your bag by the end of 12 rounds. So the rounds are split into 3 decks of cards called years, and in each year there are 4 rounds I call seasons, since there are 4 seasons in a year. And in each of those seasons, we'll play through a set order of phases shown on your kingdom board on the bottom right. So the higher attack, payment, reward, decision. I'm not going to explain all of those phases right now. We're just kind of get started playing the game as quickly as we can and sort of explain the phases as we play. But before we get started, let's talk a little bit about your queen's power. So everybody starts the game with a ruler, and your ruler gives you a power that nobody else has, right? Sometimes that power is sort of a latent power. It's something that you can do sort of an unlimited number of times, so to speak, but there's not always, the right moment to do it. Or some of them, like the Queen Jennifer has little tokens, and so there's a limited number of uses on that. So I'll explain what they do sort of as they become relevant. I think that the only one that's sort of immediately relevant out of the gate is her queen, because the first phase to play is called the higher phase.
Well, Andrew's matters too, because you'll probably want to put your food token on your queen. That way, if famine comes up, you won't lose it.
Yeah, let's talk about what your queen does. So your queen gives you the ability to put 2 resources on her card of your choice. Could be grain or silver. And those resources are still playable. Like, you can use them to pay workers with, but they're also safe. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you put grain there, it's safe from famine. If you put silver there, it's safe from pickpockets, right? And the reason she mentioned that, thank you, dear, is because in every year deck, there's a certain number of famine cards, right? The number of famine is the same as the year count. So there's 1 famine card in this year, 2 in this year, 3 in this year. So it's possible that on the very first higher phase, when we flip cards up, face up, could be a famine shows up. In which case, we're all going to lose a little bit of grain, but you wouldn't. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So
now,
yeah.
Let me ask. So I see that on the back side, these are worth 3. Can you not have?
No,
3?
The 3s are double-sided and the singles.
It's just making change. That's all it's for.
Okay, I was thinking it was.
So you don't have to have like
back.
hundreds
Okay.
of
No, never mind. Okay.
So the higher phase looks like this. You burn the first card just like poker. You don't look at it. You just set it aside, and then you flip face up on the higher board the number of people playing. So we got 4 people playing, so we're gonna flip up 4 cards. All right, no famine. So these cards are going to be either workers or wizards. Those are the 2 primary card types to show up on the higher board. Here's the main differences between them. A worker is permanent. If you get them into your kingdom, they will stay in your kingdom as long as you want them to stay. Most of them require you to pay them something to produce something for you, although some of them produce for free. Wizards, on the other hand, are free. You don't have to bid silver for them on the higher board. You just first come, first serve. But they still cost a slot on your kingdom board, and they're one-time use. Once they have done their power, they're done. So that's sort of the trade-off between them. So on this board, we have a common jester flipped up and a common merchant. So the common jester will bring in either a grain or a silver on the reward phase at no cost. Okay. The merchant, on the other hand, will produce 2 silver, but you're going to have to pay him a grain to produce that silver. And then the wizards, I think, are fairly self-explanatory. This Caesarian is just 2 grain tokens in the reward phase, and this one allows one of your workers to work again for free.
Okay.
So I got the round leader token. I'm the first to bid. For what it's worth, my queen's power is that if I choose not to take a worker or wizard from the higher board, I can take 2 silver instead. I'm not planning to do that because I like a lot of what's out here. I'm just letting you know in advance so that if you see me do that, you'll know why. I think I am actually going to bid. I'm going to set my token of my color so everyone knows who bid, and I'm going to bid 2 silver on the common jester. So your choices are: you can outbid me on the common jester, you could place a brand new bid on the common merchant, or you can snag one of those wizards for free.
Okay. I will bid 2 on the common merchant.
Okay. Snagging a wizard. I like it. Just so everyone knows that her queen power might become relevant here.
I think we'll have a live demonstration.
Okay, have a live demonstration.
Because I really, really want that merchant.
So, 3 times in the game, total, her queen can spend one of these tokens to just win a bid for a worker immediately, no questions asked. You get your silver back, so
Okay,
you're not out anything. You're not out your silver. You're just you're just not gonna win the bid for that worker because she used one of her 3 power tokens to do it. So you get your silver back.
The last couple games I played, he kept taking the merchants, and I didn't have silver. So
My bid is already set, so it goes back to you, and you're down to take this wizard or outbid me on the jester, or just pass. Although I don't know why you wouldn't take that wizard. So I get my jester. When you bid on a worker, the silver you bid goes back to the stock. You paid it, and then you put him on your kingdom board in one of your empty slots.
Okay.
So now we're on to the next would be the attack phase, except if you notice on your kingdom board, there is no attack until years 2 and 3. So we're going to have several rounds of play to sort of just build up your kingdom all nicey nice until attacks are available to happen. So we go to payment. Payment looks like this. Dropping the resource type required for your workers to produce whatever it is they produce. So for me, I'm going to drop a silver onto my common farmer, and that means in the reward phase, he's going to produce 2 grain for me.
Okay.
I'm good.
Oh,
You're not going to pay your farmer. Okay, all right, interesting strategy.
I'm paying both of my guys.
Okay, reward phase. Reward can be done simultaneously because it's sort of an automatic. Once you've chosen to pay, you just take the reward that you paid for. The only exception is, like for me, my jester, he produces a resource for free, and I gotta choose which one. I'm gonna choose silver. So after collecting rewards, the final phase is called decision. And in the decision phase, you get to do one of the following 3 options. Either take a silver, take a grain, or pay 1 silver coin to put as much of your grain as you want into your storage bag. Now here's why you would do this. 2 reasons. Number 1, grain in the bag is how you win the game.
Yep.
At the end of the 12 seasons, whoever's got the most grain in the bag wins. The other reason you would do it during play is because of the famine cards that show up. I told you earlier that there's 1 famine card in the year 1 deck, there's 2 in the year 2 deck, etc. So, you're risking your grain by leaving it out. But the longer you're willing to let it build, the better bargain you're getting when you pay to store, because it only ever costs you 1 silver to store no matter how much grain you have. Just so you know, when famine strikes, you lose 50% of the grain on your board rounded not in your favor. And in subsequent years, it is possible to get hit with famine back to back. You could have 2 famine cards pulled up subsequently. So, my choice on decision, I am willing to take a little bit of a risk here, and I am going to just snag a silver token.
Well, if I take a grain and famine comes, I'm gonna lose 2 instead of just the 1, so it'd be a waste. I think I'm just gonna take a silver.
Okay. So we're on to passing the round leader clockwise. So it's your turn to be the round leader. You're going to burn the top card, don't look at it, and flip up 4 more.
Ooh, wizard
Steward.
Yes.
No famine.
I mean, I don't want that card.
Do you want it enough to use another one of your power tokens there, Bossy Boss?
We'll find out, won't we?
So
what are these numbers here?
So the numbers on the bottom are irrelevant for play, they're just for setting up the game.
Okay.
So it's a simple matter of if you have that many players in the game, you just discard all the numbers that are,
Oh wait, there's
Makes
4
sense.
seasons every year, no matter how many players
Exactly.
you
Cool.
So the steward is a new character, we haven't seen him yet. The steward is similar to the farmer in that if you pay him a silver coin, he will produce 2 grain for you. The difference is the 2 grain he produces go immediately into your storage bag. So they're safe and they're counting for points, which is awesome, but they're also not usable on your board to pay merchants, for example, to produce more silver.
Gotcha. I'm going to bid 2 for the stupid.
Okay.
I struck. Yeah,
So the new name of this game is Andrew is not allowed to have a worker.
I think that's kind of how that goes.
Here you go. Your turn, dear.
I really want the steward, but I'm not putting 4 silver on him, and I think it's really early in the game to be spending 2 of my tokens, so... I'm just gonna bid 1 on the jester.
Okay. I'm gonna take this wizard.
Alright. I'm going to outbid you on the jester.
That's right. That's right. You come back swinging. I like that.
I gotta get my supplies, man.
I'm not willing to go 3 on a common jester.
There's a wizard there.
There is, yeah. I was waiting for you, and then I realized you already bid.
Don't help her, Robert. She's fine.
Sir.
She wins plenty,
Waiting
sir.
my turn.
And draw our attention away from the.
Yeah, I'm not paying that much for a steward. I can wait.
So, again, attack gets skipped. We're not into year 2 yet, so payment phase. Okay. Alright.
Pay both the money.
Pay my farmer and collect rewards. This can be done simultaneously.
So, the wizard, you can just say, I'm going to use the wizard.
Yeah,
and
just
the
look
reward.
look for his phase symbol, which should be the reward treasure chest.
Okay,
And that in that phase, you then collect his reward immediately.
cool.
Yeah,
and then
I'm-
you
I'm
Just like me, I'm going to use mine to collect two silver immediately, and then just put it in the discard.
Cute.
I'm using mine too. I get 4 from this guy, basically, right?
Yes.
Well, choose 1 worker, so.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
if
So
you're
yeah,
choosing-
you're going to get a total of 4 in the bag for that. I see what you did there. All right, okay. It's like you had 2 stewards for a round.
I'm watching you.
All right, that was the reward. So now we're on to decision.
Wazowski.
Okay.
You forgot to file your paperwork. All that darn paperwork.
I'm going to bank all of my grain.
Paying the store.
I'm
Sorry.
taking
Okay.
silver.
I am going to use my wizard, and I'm going to take a grain, and then promptly store all of. Well, there's one more. Put that back. Let me get my mind. So there's one more this season. Do I think Famine got burned? You know what?
We'll find out.
Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. I am gonna take a grain and store all of it.
Okay.
I don't trust it.
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a store, and I'm going to store all of it. Ain't taking no chances. Okay, round leader passes to Robert.
Alright. Goodbye, Famine.
I hope. Wait, no. I hope there is Fim. No, yeah, because you'll lose 1.
No Famine.
So, Common Trader is a new worker we haven't seen before. He allows you to immediately exchange grain into silver or silver into grain up to 2 tokens at once. And you can then use, since it takes place in the payment phase, you can then use those new tokens to pay a worker if you need them to pay that worker, for example. Gives you a lot of flexibility.
Okay. So
I'm passing.
Okay.
I will go 2 on the steward.
I'm gonna go 1 on the jester. Limitation of workers, you can have up to 2 of the same worker type as long as you don't have more than 1 skilled. So that'll make more sense as we start seeing skilled workers later, but the limit is 2 worker types and only one of them. 2 workers of the same type, only one of them can be skilled.
The kingdom's about to get super silly.
I have the silliest kingdom at the table.
I have my token. So do I just not get a card, or do I just say I would like this?
Oh yes, sorry. You must have at least 1 silver to take a worker.
Yeah, the
period.
token's just to
Yes,
show
yeah,
who's
that's
bid.
just to show whose bid is
Because
what.
it's the hiring phase, you gotta pay
So,
something.
so I got passed.
Yep. There we go. That checks something real quick alike. Okay, never mind.
I think I'm in a
We have 2
small
people. I
area.
haven't seen. I don't know if I'm not in the chat or if just nobody's chatty. Because I see 2 other people on there, but
So that was higher, right? So these 2 get discarded, and we're on to payment phase. It's Robert's turn.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm going to pay both of them.
Okay. I'm going to pay my farmer, and now we can. Oh, sorry. You have no tokens to pay with, so you have no money.
We
So.
just wanted to rub that in before we move on.
Oh, you can't pay your workers? Wow. Okay. I collect rewards. You go tell them to turn it down immediately.
Yep.
Great. So reward, and now we're on to decision, starting with Robert. What is your decision?
Silver.
Take a silver. Hey, honey, what's your decision? I was gonna take care of it for you, but still haven't seen the lone famine card from this year. Only 1 more season. It might have
I
gotten.
wonder.
It
Yeah,
might
he said
have gotten
goodbye
burned.
famine when he
Yeah.
discarded, so I
It
feel
might
like
have.
we're
It might have gotten
safe.
burned. I will take. You know, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna say got burned. Taking a chance,
I'm gonna take a silver because
I think a chance.
because you should.
Alright. Goodbye, other famine?
Not quite.
maybe.
I hope so. Wow.
That's where all the merchants were.
Did not have to spend my
Come
token
on,
that early.
come on. Yes, it got burned.
Nice.
Like I said.
You? How did you know?
Alright.
I will go 1 on the farmer.
So I'm going to take advantage of my queen's power and just take 2 silver instead of getting something on board.
I bid 1 on a merchant.
Trader. Okay,
Interesting. Oh, that's everybody.
we're set. You got a merchant for a single coin. That's always a good deal.
Yeah, I spent a power token.
Oh,
Excuse
sorry,
you.
Sorry. You gotta watch
when
me.
it's-
You
the
gotta
two
watch
shall
me.
become 1, it doesn't mean games. This is my kingdom.
All right. Payment phase, starting with you, huh?
I'm gonna pay this guy, pay this guy, pay this guy.
Okay. I only have a farmer to pay, so that's me.
I'm gonna pay my farmers as well.
Trade and pay. Nice.
So he made a trade of using his trader to get silver, and then use that silver to pay his steward.
Nice.
So we can collect rewards.
Alright, so
I think both of my jesters. Okay. What was that? All right.
The game comes with sound effects.
Yes, it does. All right. So that was the reward phase. So we should be on to decision. Starting with you now. Bear in mind, we are just about to enter year 2. In addition to new worker types showing up, there's the possibility of 2 famine cards in this deck. So bear that in mind when you make your decision.
Pickpockets in 2. Pickpockets are in 2.
Pickpockets don't show up until year 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a limit on when I can move my?
Anytime on your turn, any phase.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Which really is nifty for when you have a merchant,
Actually gonna
because
take us
then
over.
you don't have to risk any of your grain to be able to pay him to produce silver, because you've always got a safety spot.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So you made your choice.
Yes.
I'm gonna pay the store, and I'm gonna store everything that I've got.
I'm going to save my grain and take a silver.
Okay.
Maybe I'll take a silver.
I would too if I was you. All right, goes back to me. Here we go. Year 2. Here's the burn. A skilled merchant, so he will produce 3 silver coins now for a single grain.
Nice.
Another skilled merchant.
I shuffled.
And
Oh,
there's
no!
a famine. Eat it.
Well, if I had spent silver to store,
And a skilled trader. Sorry, we've played this game against each other a lot of times, so there's not a lot of love lost when
Well,
one of us loses to
I'm
famine.
not really out anything when you look at it, because if I had paid to store, I couldn't have paid my farmer, so that'd be 2 I couldn't have had anyways. So at least I had a chance of not losing something
Makes sense.
by doing it. That way.
Okay, so we're on the higher phase, starting with me.
And that just adds 1 more to tradable.
Correct. So
Yeah.
you can trade
Up
3 at
to
a time.
3, yeah.
I will actually bid 1 on that skilled trader.
Oh. Bid 1 on a skilled merchant.
Come on, passing.
Fair enough.
It's me, isn't it?
So, by the way, her kingdom board is full. That doesn't mean that she can't participate in the higher phase. She can. But what it does mean is that if she takes a new worker or wizard from the higher board, she's going to have to kick somebody out of her kingdom.
Someone's getting fired.
Man, that's a really tough choice. I gotta at least go 1 on a skilled
If it
merchant.
hasn't been brought
Okay.
up yet, my queen lets me have 5 things.
Yes, so his queen's power doesn't become relevant for a while, but once it is relevant, it's really cool. He can have 5 workers.
Once I
Or
start.
five characters of any sort. Could be wizards, could be workers.
I just got that farmer and he hasn't even worked yet.
Well, that's why you're kicking him out, because he hasn't worked.
Yeah. I just feel like it was a waste of silver though, but
Hey, you're the one who bid.
You could fire a common merchant.
I know, but I kind of want to stock up.
You can fire your steward.
But I can't pay them both this round anyway, so I guess I might as well. No, I'm not giving him my steward. He's my favorite.
Okay, so on to payment phase. I am going to I'm gonna pay him, and I'm going to that's it. I'm just gonna pay him for now.
Everybody getting paid in my kingdom.
Oh, look at you. You have silver
Wow,
for
maybe we
days.
should get 2 merchants. Holy cow.
Alright, Robert.
Not cool.
The steward.
Okay, well, I will pay my steward, and my farmer, and my merchant. And that dang farmer still is not working. So annoying. Why did I get him?
Collect reward.
I got too greedy.
You'll play next turn, right?
Yeah, but something else will probably come up better, and then I'll have to kick him out anyways. Such a bum.
Wow. What a bum.
queen are you? You call your workers names? Be gone, you peasant.
So
Alright.
now with the aesthetic of this game, you know, if someone's getting fired, are they really getting like guillotined?
I gotta. Who is it we play with? Andrew. Not different Andrew. Who always says.
Andrew from Scotland.
Yeah, he's always like.
He's like, I'm gonna kill this worker.
I'm like, wow, your kingdom is brutal.
Work or die.
So that was the reward phase. We're on to decision, starting with me. I'm willing to take a slight risk, and I'm just gonna take some silver.
I'm gonna take a grain.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a silver.
Your lead.
No double famine. No double famine. Oh, we already saw famine.
Yeah.
So they can't
Double
do
famine is not possible.
Oh, okay. So,
Farmer.
And Everthor.
all right. So
Dun,
this is our first Everthor. So Everthor is the evil wizard, right?
Mhm.
Think of the wizards as like a good and a bad brother. So where Caesarion does something good for your kingdom, Everthor does something bad to somebody else's kingdom. Costs a slot on your board, just like any card does. And it's a one-time use, but it is free. So.
So basically a nope card.
Mm-hmm. And this particular one says, prevent one worker from collecting rewards this season.
Ew,
Okay.
not nice.
Alright,
Get a
so
lot more trouble if you use it after the payment phase.
Savage. I like the way this guy thinks.
well, but it's part of the attack phase, so
Right.
okay. So let me ask. So say you bid on something, someone outbids you. Can you go back and then outbid them?
Yes, you can.
When it comes back around
when
to
it,
you.
when it comes back to you,
Right.
though. So, like, other people might bid before you on that same worker, but yes, when it comes back to you, you can jump back in on that same worker if you've got silver for it.
Okay. I am going to bid 3 for the skilled farmer.
Woo!
Whoa.
Jumping for that skilled farmer. Makes sense. Grain wins the game. He produces a lot of grain. I was gonna take that. I mean, no, I wasn't, and I wasn't gonna use it on you, Robert. You're my friend.
I swear it's not personal. You just have really, really good taste in burgers. Sorry.
If it makes you feel any better, she can only do that one more time.
Wait, you took that, but you still have one guy you haven't even paid yet.
Fine.
Well, yeah, he hasn't worked at all.
He was just a common farmer, but this skilled farmer is gonna make all the difference.
That guy didn't work. I gave him a
My
chance. He
turn.
still sat around, so he's gone.
He wasn't getting paid.
I paid him when I took
I'm gonna
him
take
into my
advantage of my
kingdom.
queen's power and take 2 silver.
Yeah. I can understand that. Oh gosh. Do I want the skilled trader?
You have a heck of a lot of silver.
Do.
You should bid 5 for it.
Do it.
I will bid 1 for the skilled trader.
There you go. You got him. So we took this Caesarion.
Okay. I'm gonna fire the jester.
No funny business in your kingdom.
I'm not about the shenanigans.
Okay, so we're on to the attack phase for the first time. So, attack is being performed by Robert if he wants to. Are you going to stun somebody's worker? Okay.
That's moderately annoying, but I understand.
Okay, now we're on to the payment phase, starting with Andrew.
I will pay both of these guys.
Okay.
And if you want to use your trader now, is the time.
Yes, this would be the time.
I will trade 1.
Okay.
Okay.
I think his strategy. This is like the ultimate tortoise and the hare strategy over here. Just like,
steward.
steward for days. Like he's gonna get me all the way to the goal line.
Is there a skilled steward?
No.
That would be.
Yeah, I would.
That would be we
That would
tried
be
that.
strong.
It's really strong. It's too strong. Okay, so you paid everybody. I am paying my farmer. I'm also going to make some trades. In fact, I think I'm going to do a full trade exchange. So collect rewards.
Alright. I gotta do this. Like,
Yeah, the
it's
best
a little confusing.
the best way to do it personally is I start at the left hand side and I just do one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing one at a time also.
Not that one at a time.
I'm making change real quick. Because I've been putting them 2 at a time in my bag with this.
Because literally as a worker lets me use a worker twice
Okay,
also.
that was all those guys.
Correct.
Philosopher allows you to use a worker twice. Okay. After reward is decision, starting with Andrew. Look at this guy taking a little risk there. A little risk. Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
I'm not willing to
I
risk.
feel like you're not risking it.
I am not risking it for the biscuit. I am paying to store, sir.
Yeah.
I have a lot to lose.
He's making biscuits with that.
Alright, that was decision.
And famine.
Please.
That's what you said last time and it worked, so I don't know. I believe you.
Okay, so the gypsy protects you from Everthor,
It's here.
flat out. So if you are willing to spend a slot space, then no one can hit you with Everthor.
Gotcha.
For what it's worth, if you wanted that skilled farmer, I cannot take him from you because I already have a skilled farmer.
Correct.
Well, I think it's
Mm-hmm.
first, so.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, Robert.
Oh, but he will be. Oh, God.
Legit, kind of surprised he didn't take another steward.
Yeah, me too.
Well, at the moment, I've only got the income to really pay one a turn right now.
Yeah, it's true.
Until something pops up that I can make money with, like.
I mean, I don't have a lot to bid, but I'm gonna bid what little I have on that skilled farmer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
Are you? That's really surprising. At least I made you pay 2 for it. So it goes back around to me.
Oh, that's right, because you got out
In
there.
that gypsy
Now the question is, who do I fire?
And I gotta decide if I
Let's go
want
merchant.
gypsy or if I want 2 silver.
I agree. That seems like a pro strat.
I'm gonna take advantage of my queen's power and take silver.
Oh,
I'm
check
gonna
it.
fire the common merchant. Maybe that's a bad call, but I'm gonna do it.
I just don't
Got a
like
little
common farmers. No more commoners in my kingdom.
Only skilled workers here.
You have too much green.
Alright.
So 2.
2 is
Yes.
2.
That's annoying.
Goodbye.
Dodge the famine and then.
Get hit with Everthor anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
For the second turn. That's
That's what you get for sitting next to Robert, I guess.
oh, apparently.
Alright, payment phase.
Yes.
If this strategy ends up winning, so help me.
Well, yeah.
I don't think it's going to.
I don't think so, but okay. Okay, I am paying my farmer, and I think that's all.
Okay. I'm going to pay everyone.
Okay.
And I'm also going to do that.
Okay. Collect
At the
rewards.
same time, unless I pick up like an actual income person, I can't really do a whole lot. I mean, there's producing 2 and risking it, or I'm producing 2 and
Now
keeping
you see
it.
why I jumped on the merchant on the first turn. If you don't get silver, it gets really tight.
I get 1 a turn, so I get 2 week. It's safe.
to decision, and starting with Robert.
Taking this over.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna take silver because I trust him that he burned the famine.
I don't. I don't trust him. I'm gonna pay to store, but I'm gonna make an exchange. So I'm not using so many tokens.
This thing.
Alright. I am going to also pay to store.
Okay.
I'll do the same. I will store. Yeah. Do that.
Good play. And it goes to Jennifer. This is the last season of year 2.
Alright.
Hey, you can't do that. You already said there was famine earlier.
Yeah, no backsies.
Ooh, a skilled jester. I mean, I don't want that at all. So,
He was telling the
some
truth.
new
I knew it.
cards are showing up. The skilled jester produces both grain and silver for free,
Alright.
and then this Caesarian allows you to take a grain and a silver and store for free in the same decision phase.
Shoot.
This is not really sustainable long term unless I take risks.
Decisions.
I think I'm going to pass.
Okay. I'm gonna go 2 on skilled jester.
Touche. Like the wizards look nice, but I don't really want to fire any of my dudes.
Yeah.
That skilled merchant's ready to retire.
Yeah.
Do you really need a common farmer with your skilled? I mean, what's he good for anyway?
Grain.
Decisions. I am going to fire my skill
Ooh,
trader
snap.
Mm.
He done it.
for that.
Okay.
I want that.
Okay.
Well,
I think you need another farmer.
Nope, he wants a wizard.
I mean, the farmers aren't really doing much for me.
yeah, I was
Sorry.
just saying,
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I think you need a farmer.
he's just leaning on his scythe there and not really doing a whole lot.
Pay. All
He's on
good.
vacation right now.
Oh, guys.
There's no attackers, right? Yeah, no attackers.
Yeah.
Right. I have no payment that I can afford to make.
Everybody getting paid.
Nice.
Okay. Who are you gonna pay, Robert?
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa! Settle down. Settle down now. All right. Collect reward.
Okay, that's 4 bags and
So we should be on to decision if everybody did reward.
oh,
I'm still making decisions.
Some of us don't have as many workers as you do, Andrew.
Well, whose problem is that?
Mine, I guess. Alright, so we should be on to decision.
Actually, can I?
What's that? Utilize your wizard?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, utilize that. Collect another.
Look at that. We're about to enter year 3, by the way. 3 famine cards in the year 3 deck.
yeah, I think I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay to store 4, so I'm just gonna take change out of my bag and put that in.
Okay. I'm gonna take. I lose a grain, I lose a grain. I'm gonna take a silver.
I'm gonna pay to store 7.
Okay.
Taking us over.
to me. Here we go. Year 3. So here's the burn and 4 new cards. All right, new Everthor. So this Everthor destroys 3 grain out of the bag of a single opponent, or 2 grain out of the bag from 2 separate opponents. This Everthor slays a worker.
No!
This is Famine. Isn't year 3 fun?
Okay, he's not allowed to be round leader
I got hit.
anymore. He's fired.
Did you take a hit for Famine?
Yes, I did.
And then another skill.
I half expected you to pull
Wow.
up another Famine.
Yeah, he pulled the last one, didn't
Not cool. What?
he? He pulled the last one, right?
The last? He
Famine.
did, didn't he?
Hey, don't blame me for pulling Famine.
He's
Alright,
fired.
I am going to get rid of my skilled trader and I'm going to take one of these Everthor. Taking this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Need another trader?
So you can trade 5 tokens at once. I don't think that would play to your particular play strategy in this game.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm also going to pass.
I and a Everthor.
So
Shocker.
attack phase. Even though I know this is possibly going to come back to bite me, I feel like I have to. I'm going to split it between you two, so you both lose 2 out of the bag. I am unsure who is doing better, so I'm just going to hit both of you and
I was gonna split between the 2 of you.
hope.
Death to your skilled gesture.
See, I was afraid you would do that because I did that to you, but I was hoping you would look
Okay.
at her board and see how nice her board is compared to your
All
mine.
3 of the Everthors that have not been on my board have been used against me. In
But that was the
That's
first one
a
I
fair
used, for what it's
point.
worth.
And then I had plans for that also to kill that steward. But anyway.
There are no
That's
stewards
true. I probably
here.
should have killed her for.
She's got 2 stewards.
Wait,
That's
what?
a lot of grain in the
No
bag.
stewards.
I didn't see
Yeah.
Okay,
Right, I should have.
that's okay.
Can I take it back?
Oh wait, if it means me not losing a worker, then yes. No, I
For
don't.
what it's worth, I still have a power token, so if you kill one
Yeah.
of my workers, I can just get another.
Payment phase, paying my farmer.
Paying my people.
I'm paying the steward.
I'm gonna pay everybody.
Jiminy Christmas. All right, collect rewards.
Your hands are going a little sparse over there.
Yes, isn't it though? That's what happens when one of your workers gets slayed by Everthor. Death to your skilled jester, sir. I can't even take it seriously when you say it. Oh, it sounds so corny. All right.
I couldn't resist. I don't know.
All right. We should be on to decision, and I'm going to choose to take a silver.
Would it would slightly be cheating if I did that?
Yes,
wouldn't
because that counts as 3 grain.
it?
Yes.
Yeah. Shoot. I am going to take this over.
Yeah, I already grabbed this over.
Okay.
I'm going to take a green.
What did you take?
Take a what? Is that English? A grain?
This is a stressful decision.
I can't believe you didn't kill one of her stewards. Seriously,
I
though,
know.
like, dude, she is making bank with those boys.
I was prepared to do it, and then
You just got mad at me because I like screw you, sir.
That's kind of what happened.
All right. Okay. Okay. We're on to next round. I think.
Next
Yeah.
round,
Here you
yeah.
go.
Here comes Famine.
Would you stop that?
I'll do a famine just to spite him. That's not
Ooh,
fair to the rest of
philosopher.
Be
us.
also fair.
No famine. Sweet. Triple silver strike. Or two from two. Philosopher allows you to pay a worker twice. So he essentially
Doesn't want to go to her.
yes. If she gets the philosopher, it's like she has 3 stewards.
Yeah, but I have to get rid of somebody to do that.
I would get rid of your skilled merchant. I probably don't need silver anymore.
Exactly.
Except to pay the stewards.
Oh wait, I that stinking
Whose
token.
side are you on, Robert?
I swear, she's gonna take.
You know she is.
I know, but I gotta make her like at least.
Make
work.
make her do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't, she'll never. You know what I'm saying? I also like the fact that
was
Robert.
a bad call. Never mind.
Robert got the queen that allows him to use 5 slots, and then proceeded to play a super minimalist strategy of like very low worker count. I don't need your power.
Well, the funniest thing about that is I wasn't even looking at the philosopher. I actually want the wizard.
Are you sure you want that wizard?
I'm quite sure.
That was interesting.
Okay, well if you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna.
I have my reasons.
Okay.
I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen with that.
All right, attack phase. I'm the only one with an attacker, and I'm going to hit. Well, she's taking some of the hit. The question is she taking the whole thing? Because if I did 2, she could still do all of it. So no, you're taking the full hit. You're gonna lose 3 silver. Don't give me those eyes.
I had to try.
This is war, madam. All right.
I take no prisoners.
Okay. Payment starting with you.
Okay. Oh. Well, no, we're good.
Hey, mustard.
I'm gonna pay that dude double.
Okay.
I'm going to pay. I need to get changed because
Really hope there's a famine.
this guy.
Okay. Payment. So collect reward.
Alright.
If you give it 1 singles, I can probably make changes. Get all 7 singles on those. Wait, is it a reward, right? If I do that, I get my 3 silver.
Yes.
I have money now.
Whoa!
That's
You
what
can pay your farmer and your steward.
That's what my main issue with Barry is like I never did get a money maker, so I don't know how to actually bid on very many things to talk about.
Okay. We should be on to decision, I think.
Believe so. Oh, me first. I'm going to pay to bank an amount.
You have quite a bit to bank. Yes, you do.
Store. Sorry.
I'm taking a silver.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to pay to store because the famine forecaster has spoken.
I'm gonna pay to store as well. I'm gonna store everything. What paltry amount is left for me?
You have what? 2 more left?
Yeah, two more seasons. Goes to
I
Robert.
have 2 more famine, but yeah.
We don't have to tell you that.
Yes, that is an important rule of the game. No one at the table is required to truthfully remind you of how many famine we've seen in a given year. It is up to you.
I'm pretty sure we've seen all of them, so you don't have to worry about it.
100%.
Oh, I am so worried that all my grain's going to get taken away.
Ooh, pickpocket. So the pickpocket steals silver from an opponent. You can steal 2 silver coins. The rules on pickpocket.
Wow!
Robert going hard for the
He
pickpocket.
doesn't even care what the rules are. It's like,
I must have the pickpocket.
oh, this is actually. Oh man,
That's kind of nice.
that is definitely nice. Is it nicer than the pickpocket? There's not that many rounds left.
You know if you don't take that pickpocket, he's just gonna steal it from you, like, constantly.
I don't care.
Son of a bee sting.
Oh, no one else has 1 and 3.
Yeah,
Oh, I could.
then I'm gonna take a wizard strike.
I should actually look at everybody's swords. I probably could have just bid 2 on that and got.
It's on you, Andrew.
But
Oh yeah. True enough.
Well, my common farmer has been doing good work for me.
You'd rather have protection at this point?
You do have to bid at least 1, even though.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It's a
sorry.
worker.
Yeah, worker. Okay.
So you gotta bid at least 1.
but it's the last round. So you can just
Yeah. No. Everybody else has.
True. So you're gonna
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
gonna get her
One.
for sure. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't love that. Oh,
It's double-sided because it's a starting card.
Are we doing the most current?
You
We did the
the
old
way
switcheroo
the way the card
on me.
reads now is fine.
Okay.
Okay, so attack
I
phase
said you 'cause
starting
you
with
want all
Robert.
my silver dollars.
So, rules on the pickpocket. You cannot leave someone completely destitute, meaning you cannot take their last silver coin. You will get 2, one way or the other, though. So if there's not enough legal targets at the table, you get to take the remainder of the 2 silver from the stock. You will always get 2 from him, whether you were stealing from players or from stock.
He has to take
Yeah,
ours.
only legal targets in this board are Jennifer and I, so that's his pickpocket. So I'm not gonna lie, it's really tempting to just immediately use this to just wipe out his silver that he just stole from me.
Oh.
But I think the smart move is to do a split. I can't hit Andrew as much as I would like to. So I'm gonna wipe out 1 from you and 2 from you.
Wow.
Rude.
Don't you wow me, Captain Multiple Stewards over there.
Not like I
She
can
doesn't
pay
She
him.
doesn't have multiple stewards anymore.
True, but she did for a lot of the game. Okay, that was attack, so now we're on to payment phase. Oh no, we're not. Sorry, you get to you went first. Yes, payment phase. He somehow wins the game, paying a single steward like the whole game. I mean, that's a maximum of 24 food, so not likely. Winning scores in this game are usually like around 40. That's usually like a winning score.
Yeah.
I think maybe there's
It
15 there.
generally is in the mid 30s, but yeah,
Alright.
a really strong game is
Double pay on that.
40s.
Maybe that can make change.
I think we're on to collecting rewards.
Alright, so.
3 for that.
Oh.
And then I'm going to use him to get rewards from my merchant. Y'all stop taking my silver. And farmer.
He's got 1 more season he can pickpocket from you.
Yes, I know. That's why I need extra.
Okay.
Alright.
So, decision. Best strategy, hands down. To be fair, it is a very safe strategy. You're never risking
You
anything.
know what you're going to
You
get.
know what you're gonna get. What you're gonna get is about 24 food, 24 grain.
I think I will pay 1. Change to store 2.
Okay. Take a silver.
I'm gonna take a green.
Okay. We're good, right? So round leader passes to. I think he already. Yeah, it's on
Okay,
you.
I thought so.
Final season. Here we go.
Let's go.
No famine. No famine. No famine.
No whammies. Or my left side.
Got it.
That sucks.
As long as we don't get a second one.
Come on. Woo! No double. No double. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Well, it's the last round, so
Power token.
see if I don't take the pickpocket and somebody else does, then I'm gonna get hit by 2 pickpockets. And then I'm not even gonna have
That's the other
pay
rule.
anybody.
Pickpockets can't steal from other pickpockets. So if you get a pickpocket, you're also protecting yourself from being pickpocketed.
Yeah.
So
I
my
think I have to.
my question though is, so
Yes.
is silver worth something at the end of the game?
No, it's not.
Unless it's a tie.
Not unless it's a tie.
Okay.
Correct. So
It's purely a defense move. If I don't take that, there's a good chance both pickpockets will target me and I won't be able to pay my workers. So
I'll bid 1
It's
on a
killer.
skilled jester.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and.
What's that there, Basella?
Nothing.
I think I'm going to.
You see nothing.
I'm gonna take this.
If only. So you
I
can't outbid anybody. So got my skilled jester back after his earlier
My
death.
gypsy strangely wandered off.
So we're on to attack, starting with you. The only
attack
legal
starts.
target is
Nobody.
no one. Steal from the bank.
He was
Next
legal.
attack.
I was
I,
a legal target.
I was stealing early. I didn't realize.
Oh, I didn't see enough. So, did you take out a target?
I was trying to
Okay,
take it, and I
so
realized
he
you
was
went.
a legal
well,
target.
just take those because then it's like as if I took those and then you took
Okay,
the stock.
yeah,
so.
That's what's going to happen one way or the other.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was it for attack. So now we're on to payment, starting with you, huh?
Well, I'm gonna pay both these guys.
Okay. I am going to pay my farmer.
I'll pay my skill farmer double.
What's this?
Okay. Collect rewards.
Might be the first time he's gotten paid. But yeah, my issue with taking the steward early because then I have no actual income.
Yes.
Yeah.
So while it's a good card, if you get that first, you're kind of
Didn't
You gotta balance it out with
outbid
some
me
Yeah,
to
silver.
you
take
shall
it?
like choose it to not pay him or
Probably.
something.
I'm pretty
exactly.
sure you outbid me to take that because I remember you saying I
Or I
could
put
use my
down
power
two.
token, but that could be, yeah,
So we're on to
decision.
The fight.
so obviously final
Pay to
final
score.
season. You're going to pay to score if you
I'm
can.
gonna score this.
Yes.
If I had to guess, there's probably 24, 26 in here, give or take.
It should be.
There are some extras.
Yeah,
because
there's
of the
some
wizards.
extras. Yes. All right, and then after final round, count up your grain. See who won.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I had that was really
Did
good.
I count that? I'm gonna double count first. I'm sure if that was in the video.
okay.
I won.
I'm feeling alright about my score. I'm not gonna lie.
Right about where I thought it'd be.
Yeah, see, that's why I double checked it because after I counted, I saw one in the bag like halfway that was a 3.
Let me
Sure, yeah.
check.
So I think something happened to the screen, but I don't
Count it
know
one more time.
what to do about it.
Sure
So
done.
anyway, final scores. We'll start with. Oh, are you still counting? That's not a good sign.
No, I'm double checking myself.
Oh, okay.
Check.
I can start 27.
So more than 24 then. Okay, it's 27. 34.
I got 42.
40.
Oh, she won by 2 grain. Man, that's close.
Woo.
Mr. stealing grain out the bag.
Well, he stole just as many from me,
true,
so
that's true.
that
I should have
kept us even.
slain your steward.
You should have. Yes.
Okay.
Something, I don't know.
I ended the live stream, and I'm going to kill the recording now too.